Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? He misses with that jab. And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
You have some fighters that are big show, big arena fighters, and they bask in this, they love this, they are born for this. You have other fighters where this would be like the rabbit in the headlights.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Nice counter punch right up the middle. That jab misses. Johnny, you would know this better than me, but I would hate fighting someone with this swarmer style. They don't let you breathe. They don't let you get off the ropes. You can't get your offense off. You just got to deal with them.
A swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside you like a bee just pickpocketing, stinging you wherever you leave yourself open. A swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Unlucky to miss with that jab. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
That counter shot lands. Nope, that jab not going to score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Calzaghe in that one. Here's the bell to start round two. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They exchange punches. The straight right just misses. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. What a punch. Should we be surprised if these two fighters go the distance tonight, considering how much they've emphasized their physical fitness? Nice counter. Both men step back for just a moment. This fight has a real good flow to it. How about that time counter shot? The straight right just misses. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Just missed with that hook. That hook just can't find the target. Those counter punches have to hurt. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Perfect counter shot. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. He threw a punch and just got countered. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Calzaghe.
Come on.
On to the third. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in your guess.
Nice exchange here from both men. These punches coming from every angle. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Catch and shoot. Just missed with that jab. Good counter punching. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Jab does not score. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Punch, counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Calzaghe in that last. Here we go to the fourth round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
So much firepower here. Beautiful counter punch. Caution being thrown to the wind. Well done with that counter shot. Nice counter shot. And he scores with the counter. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
This can be so frustrating when you're in with such a fast fighter that can throw 3 full-shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Nice counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. We wanted action, and they are delivering. That punch is beginning to take its toll. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Throws the jab and doesn't score. There's a counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Calzaghe.
What are you doing?
And there's the bell for round 5. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Beautiful counter shot. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hold them without a steam.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Good counter punch. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. They both want a knockout, you can tell. The perfect counter lands. There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Can't land the jab there. Nice counter punch. Got his gloves up to block the left jab. Swing and a miss with the hook. Good defense stopping that jab. Nice counter punch right up the middle. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. the 6th round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Good counter punch. This fighter's certainly not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Swing and a miss with the jab. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Swing and a miss with that jab. How about that time counter shot? In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've gone in the ring with fights like that and you punched him, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
For those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Miss with that jab. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter. Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. So about Calzaghe in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they... Here we go, it's round 7. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Catch and shoot. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. There's a counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. The jab not finding its target. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Beautiful counter punch. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. It hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
How about that time counter shot? Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Which fighter will say no mas? Well done with that counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Calzot. Round 8, and we're off again. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction until...
Do you believe this? Bud Crawford just got knocked down. And as you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornerman now is down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
You'd like to see more jabs. That jab misses. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. Beautiful counter punch. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. The 3 judges agree, and we've got a unanimous decision.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way.